our player character will have no more health, well then all the hearts will be black. Okay, so without further ado, let's create that system right now. So I'm going to select the player character and double click on the player script to edit it. Inside of the script, I'll first of all go to the top and say using Unity Engine.ui. This line of code will enable us to edit UI inside of our script. With that done, I'll create a public array of images that I will call hearts. This array will contain all our hearts. After that, I'm going to create a public sprite variable for the full heart and also a public sprite variable for the empty heart. So the full heart variable will contain our orange heart and the empty heart variable will contain the black heart. Now we're going to create a function called updateHealthUI. This function will take in as a parameter a integer called currentHealth. Inside of this function, I'll create a for loop. Now we want this for loop to run while our I variable is less than the hearts.length. So if our hearts array contains 5 hearts, then this for loop will run 5 times. If we have only got 2 hearts, then this for loop will run only twice. Inside of the for loop, I will create a if statement checking if our I variable is less than our current health. If it is, then we want to select our hearts array. We want to have the I index of the array, and then we'll get access to the sprite component. I'll then set it equal to the full heart. Else, I will set the hearts I.sprite equal to the empty heart. Alright, so let me give you a quick example. Imagine our current health variable is equal to 2, and we have got 5 hearts inside of our hearts array. Then we are creating our for loop, so we're setting the variable I equal to 0. Then we're checking if 0 is less than the hearts.length, which it is, and so we're running the code inside of the for loop. We're then checking if 0 is less than current health, which it is because 0 is less than 2, and then we're setting the hearts array of index 0, we're selecting the sprite component on that image, and then we're setting it equal to our full heart variable that we created on top. Then we're going to go back at the top of our loop. We're going to increment I by 1, so I will now be equal to 1. We're going to check if 1 is less than hearts.length, which it is. We're then going to check if 1 is less than current health, and that is true because 1 is less than 2. We're going to set hearts1.sprite equal to full hearts. Alright, so we're going to go back at the top. We're going to increment I again, so I will be equal now to 2. So 2 is still smaller than hearts.length. 2 is now no longer smaller than current health because remember current health is equal to 2. So 2 is not smaller than 2. And so we're going to run this code here instead. We're going to set the hearts array of index 2. We're going to select the sprite component and we're going to set it to the empty hearts. And this for loop will run as long as our I variable is smaller than the hearts.length, which means 5 times. Alright, so now all that we have to do is once we have dealt the damage to the player, we're just going to call the updateHealthUI function and we're going to pass in our health variable. Okay, we can now save this script by pressing Ctrl S or Command S if you're on a Mac, and we could head over back to Unity. Here inside of Unity, I'm going to make sure that our health is set to 5, and then we'll press the Lock Inspector button. I could then just select all of our heart containers and drag and drop them onto our hearts array. Once that has been done, I'll go inside of my sprites folder, I'll drag and drop the orange heart onto the full heart variable, and then the black heart onto the empty heart variable. I can now unlock the inspector and press the play button to test all this out. Alright, so for now I've got my 5 orange full hearts because I've got full health. Now let's take some damage, and as you can see, slowly but surely, my full hearts are getting replaced with these empty black hearts. Alright, awesome, it's working perfectly. Great job guys for completing this video. We're making amazing progress, so keep at it. Anyways, that's the end of this video and I'll see you very soon.